Governments run countries and their citizens elect them. But have you ever considered if perhaps a deeper level exists? One that you were never supposed to know about? Conspiracy theories about secret organizations having more power than governments have abounded for years, and as time goes on, more and more evidence is presenting itself that a new world order may be emerging. One that is run by people that you cannot elect, and that want full control over everything. Here are 10 secret organizations that may run the world. Number 10 are the Rosicrucians. This secret organization made itself known to the world in the early 17th century in Europe. The Rosicrucians claimed to have access to secret knowledge, which could transform the lives of its followers. Conspiracy theorists believe that the Rosicrucians have used this knowledge to remain out of sight, while guiding major social and political upheaval throughout history. After releasing 3 anonymous manifestos between 1614 and 1617, the society proclaimed that it had already been in existence for 300 years by that point. Many believed at that time that the Rosicrucians were powerful ancient alchemists, and so political figures sought them out. Their rituals are believed to have influenced groups such as the Nazis, and while little else is known about them, rumors persist that they continue to exert their power from the shadows. Number 9 is the Octopus. The Octopus is the most obscure secret organization in existence. We only have tantalizing suggestions of its existence, but many believe that it's comprised of 8 world leaders who conspire together to shape the world's events. Much of what we know about this secret society comes from the work of a freelance journalist called Joseph Casolaro. He was found dead in 1991, supposedly of a suicide. However, notes were found suggesting that he was trying to reveal the existence of an organization that he referred to as the Octopus. This involved evidence that Ronald Reagan's presidential administration had been infiltrated by this organization, and that elements from several nations were involved. This almost unknown international cabal stopped Casolaro from revealing the truth, but at least he alerted us to their existence. Number 8 is the German Tula Society. The Tula Society was founded immediately after the First World War in the city of Munich in Germany. Its name comes from a mythical country in ancient Greek legend, and it's believed that high-ranking Nazis such as Rudolf Hess and Hans Frank were among its members. The Tula Society was instrumental in assisting the German Workers' Party's rise to power, which eventually became the Nazis under Adolf Hitler. It was from the Tula Society that the idea of the Aryan race and the establishment of German order came. Occultism and mysticism were also part of this secret society's practices and influenced Nazi iconography. The official line is that the Tula Society disbanded during Hitler's rise to power, but many conspiracy theorists argue that it continues to exist and is biding its time to rise once again. Number 7 is the Odin Brotherhood. In 1992, Mark Mirabello published a book which exposed the existence of an ancient secret organization known as the Odin Brotherhood. This shadowy group had managed to keep itself secret since its foundation in 1421. The group exists across borders and follows a pre-Christian form of paganism. Initially, the Odin Brotherhood remained secret for its own survival, facing persecution from Christian groups since the Dark Ages. Those involved with the group claim that they have no churches or buildings, so as to remain secret and convene with the supernatural through an initiation ceremony which involves experiencing the thoughts of a god. Because of its international presence and its secrecy, some believe the Odin Brotherhood is complicit in a conspiracy to shape the world in its own image. Number 6 is the Knights Templar. Also known as the Order of Solomon's Temple, the Knights Templar is a Catholic military order which was founded in the 12th century. This secret society at first operated in Europe and then was involved in crusades in the Middle East. Alongside its military ambitions, up to 90% of its members were involved in a large economic infrastructure throughout Christendom. This structure would go on to become the modern-day banking system. In 1307, King Philip IV of France had many of its members arrested, and Pope Clement V supposedly disbanded it for good 5 years later. Since then, rumors persist that the Knights Templar continued. Far from becoming irrelevant, the Templars used their economic might to influence the world even today. Number 5 is the Order of the Nine Angles. The Order of the Nine Angles is a satanic secret organization which rose to prominence in the later half of the 20th century. Though it had existed for at least 2 decades before, the order began to influence the satanic community in the United Kingdom and beyond when it publicly revealed its existence during the 1980s. While at first espousing traditional satanic values, it soon included aspects from other forms of paganism. It's widely believed to be a neo-Nazi group, and many of their religious texts encourage horrific acts such as human sacrifice. Instead of having a hierarchy like most secret societies, the order functions through autonomous cells known as nexiums. This allows the organization to thrive, and it's this process which has led some to believe that they have already infiltrated many regions in order to cause chaos. Number 4 are the Skull and Bones. Skull and Bones was founded in 1832 and is one of the most powerful secret organizations in the world. In its beginning, the Order of the Skull and Bones was a community of Yale University undergraduates. Members of the society are referred to as bonesmen, with each bonesman possessing influence through family connections and finances. Each year, the organization recruits up-and-coming students at Yale University. Many of them go on to secure influential posts and careers. The group is known for their powerful elite, with members including George Bush Sr. and Jr., as well as fellow President William Howard Taft, and several other high-ranking politicians and economic advisors. This association is cross-party, and through it, some believe Skull and Bones shapes major policy decisions in the United States and beyond. Number 3 is the Bilderberg Group. The Bilderberg Group is a secret society made up of some of the most powerful individuals in the world. Each year, the group holds a conference at the Hotel de Bilderberg in the Netherlands. The first such conference was held in 1954, shortly after the group was founded. Of the members who attended, all of them are world leaders, influential business people, and royalty. The primary goal of the Bilderberg Group is known as Atlanticism. This aims to strengthen US-European relations and continue global expansion through promoting free trade. While the organization itself claims to be benign because its exact membership and meetings are swathed in secrecy, many suspect that shady deals and self-interest are at the heart of what the Bilderberg Group is all about. Number 2 are the Freemasons. Perhaps the most famous confirmed secret society in the world is the Freemasons, and it wields enormous influence around the world. This group was originally comprised of people working as stonemasons, but eventually included those working in other crafts and industries. No one is sure exactly when the organization began, but it goes back to at least the 15th century. The group uses a complex system of allegory and symbols in its religious practices, and many of these adorn important buildings around the world. The Freemasons claim to be a fraternal organization looking out for each other, but it's highly secretive and many believe that the Masons have been involved in the building and tearing down of entire nations through conspiratorial plots. And number 1 is the Illuminati. The Illuminati has featured in everything from books to films to music, but the scary truth is that they might be a real organization. The background of the Illuminati is surrounded in mystery, but some suggest that the group was originally the Bavarian Illuminati, a secret organization founded in the 18th century in Germany. They were said to oppose superstition and believed that technology and leaders with vision could take humanity to new heights. Unfortunately, this well-intended belief led to secretive plots and deals, which allegedly created many public institutions today, including the Federal Bank and the International Monetary Fund. The Illuminati uses such institutions to control the world economy and bring about its ultimate goal, to control humanity completely.